Several Supreme Court lawyers alleged today that they received calls threatening judges over the case involving the security breach that left Prime Minister Narendra Modi stuck on a flyover in Punjab for 20 minutes last week. A police complaint has been registered by lawyer Deepak Prakash over what he says were terrifying calls that could lead to riots. The caller threatened extremely adverse reactions affecting national security and integrity, he alleged. The caller allegedly warned that the judges who heard the case must not help PM Modi punish Sikh farmers. They also referred to the 1984 anti-Sikh riots and accused the Supreme Court of silence on death of Sikh farmers over the past year during the farmers' protest. Moving on to the next news, India is witnessing a hospitalization rate of 5 to 10% in the third COVID wave, the government said today, adding that the situation is dynamic and evolving and the need of hospital care may change rapidly. In the second wave, the official data says the hospitalization rate was in range of 20 to 30%. Warning of a bigger surge in cases than the previous wave, the government, however, warns that for every 100 Delta cases, there could be 400 to 500 Omicron cases. There could be 125 to 350 hospitalizations for every 100 in the second wave, the data indicates. The rise, it appears, is being driven by the variant of concern VOC Omicron and the continued presence of another VOC Delta in large geographies across the country, the Health Ministry said today. Moving on to the next news, actor Sonu Sood's sister Malvika Sood will contest the Punjab polls representing the Congress party. Punjab will vote in a single phase on February 14th. The votes will be counted on March 10. The actor, whose work during the COVID crisis has earned him rich praise, said he supports his sister. Navjot Singh Sidhu, Congress's Punjab unit chief, described the development as a game changer ahead of the state polls. Speaking on the occasion, Malvika Sood said she has taken the political plunge to dedicate herself to serve the people. Ms. Sood joined the party in the presence of State Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi and Mr. Sidhu. Moving on to the next news, Afghanistan's ambassador to China left a colorful resignation note for his post-Taliban takeover successor on Monday, revealing that staff had not been paid for months and that a lone receptionist had been left to answer phones. Javed Ahmed Koem took to Twitter to detail how he had to scrape cash from the embassy's bank account to pay staff after the Taliban seized Afghanistan last August. The end to an honorable responsibility, I quit my job as ambassador. It was an honor to represent Afghanistan and my people. There are many reasons, personal and professional, but I don't want to mention them here. I have handed over everything smoothly through a handover note, he said in his tweet. Moving on to the next news, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh tweeted that he has tested positive for COVID-19 and has isolated himself at home. The senior BJP leader said he had mild symptoms. I have tested positive for corona today with mild symptoms. I am under home quarantine. I request everyone who have recently come in my contact to isolate themselves and get tested, tweeted Rajnath Singh.